Hi everybody, it's Becky. I know I just made a video yesterday and I've made more videos this week than normal, but hopefully you're not getting tired of me. Today's Thursday, August 16th, and yesterday I made a video about the shame I felt when I ate chocolate at work. And I got a bunch of great comments, but one of the ones that really stood out was from Rob. And I'm going to read it to you because it really impacted me, Rob, and I just wanted everyone to hear this because it really is something that we need to learn on this journey. We don't think about this as much as we should. We're so used to being in shame over how we eat that we don't really know how to embrace our eating and actually enjoy our eating. What Rob wrote was, Becky, I feel bad that you are sneak eating because everything is okay in moderation. It is okay to have chocolate 2 times a week. I eat peanut M&Ms, 12 of them, 2 or 3 times a week, and that is okay because that is moderation, and I do not and will not hide them because it is my journey and my life, and if someone says something to me, I say everything is okay in moderation. So, Rob, I just want to thank you because, wow, I needed to hear that. The last thing I want to do is live the rest of my life feeling ashamed that I want chocolate or feeling ashamed. And what that does is I end up eating more when I'm ashamed. Um, so it's just not right. I mean, we grow up, okay, the average person, we're ashamed that we want to celebrate with food. We're ashamed that food is enjoyable, right, when you're overweight. We're ashamed to admit that we love food and that we want to eat a big volume of food and that we love chocolate, and only because we're overweight are we ashamed. Because if you take a look at the average thin person or a person that's never had to deal with their weight, like my friend Dee at work, for instance, she's a runner and she's fit and she eats healthy. But that girl can eat. I mean, she eats more than anyone I've ever seen. I mean, I saw her carrying her plate up for lunch yesterday, and it was the biggest sandwich I think I've ever seen. And she snacks all day, and she loves her food, and she's not ashamed to say that I eat all day and I love it. And there's nothing wrong with food being a part of a celebration. There's nothing wrong with food in general. It's just that when we're dieting or we're trying to lose weight or we're overweight, that's where the shame comes in because we feel like, I don't know if any of you felt this way, or feel this way, but as an overweight person, you're kind of embarrassed to eat around people, which is crazy because they love to eat as much as we do. But because we're overweight, somehow we feel like we need to hide or we need to be ashamed of it because it's making us fat. But then there are other people that can eat whatever they want and never get fat. And do they have any shame? No. Food to them is enjoyable. They love it. And you know what? I think we should look at food the same way. We should look at food as that we love to eat and we enjoy food, and food is comforting, and food is part of our lives, and food is going to always be a part of our lives. So our goal here in the weight loss community, whether you've had surgery or not, it doesn't matter. Our goal here should be to have a healthy relationship with food, to not be ashamed of our desires for food, to not be ashamed that we enjoy eating, to not be ashamed to eat in front of anyone. Rob, you're totally right. I should allow myself chocolate. Maybe I should buy a bag of those chocolate almonds and split them up into portions where I could fit that into my diet throughout the week. Like maybe a couple times a week I can have 10 chocolate covered almonds as my snack that day. And it would be something that could look forward to. I wouldn't have to eat the whole bag, and I would feel like I still got to enjoy my chocolate and I could eat it around people and not be embarrassed, not be ashamed, um, and not overdo it and have to try to make up for what I did for 2 days because of it. You're totally right, Rob. And I hope that all of you understand that whole thing too, is that food is an enjoyable part of life. And just because we're losing weight doesn't mean that we shouldn't enjoy food or chocolate or whatever it is that you love. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to enjoy that anymore. It just means that it should be a little more controlled. It should be okay, you're only going to have this much, and yes, you can have it. Enjoy it. Take your time. And when you have a celebration, a wedding, a birthday, or whatever, enjoy a little piece of cake. Enjoy eating. Find things that taste great. Enjoy it. The important thing is to not be ashamed. To not have food be a sense of shame in your life. To not be to the point where food or eating is not enjoyable anymore because you feel so restricted or you're only eating things you don't like. Find things to eat that you like and enjoy them. Take your time. Be proud that, don't be embarrassed. So thank you all for your comments, and I just want to touch base with that because that is such an important part of learning. And I don't always feel ashamed. There's been times when I've eaten chocolate around people at work and it's fine, but when I'm ashamed and I'm hiding it, I know that's a warning signal. And what that's telling me is that I am creating shame when it comes to food, shame for myself. I'm walking a tightrope when I do that because in the past I might have said, because when I eat like that or I feel ashamed or I instantly feel fat again. I'm right in that fat girl frame of mind. Don't be offended by that word. I'm sorry. I know some people don't like that word, and I don't mean anything bad by it. It's just a word, and it's the way I felt. It's a way to describe how I feel sometimes. But I'm right back there, in that frame of mind. And if I'm not careful, that frame of mind can lead me down a bad path and give up on what I've accomplished, gain weight back, feel like a failure. I'm not going to do that to myself anymore. I'm not going to beat myself up, and neither should any of you. Do not beat yourself up over food. Do not. Food is an enjoyable part of life. Let's enjoy it. But let's give ourselves the things we like in moderation. Let's not overdo it. Let's keep track of what we're eating. Then there's no shame involved. So thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob, for opening my eyes to that. I really needed to hear that yesterday. And I wanted to share it with everyone else because I know that most of us have shame when it comes to food. So much shame and guilt. Stop it. Let's stop it. Have your chocolate once in a while. Just account for it. Allow yourself. Don't hide. Don't be ashamed anymore. Okay, that's all I have. I didn't want this to be too long. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Oh, I'm going to make a video on Saturday when I do my first 20-minute run with the Couch to 5K. I'm going to videotape a little bit before I go, and I'm going to videotape to let you guys know if I make it the whole 20 minutes. So I'll see you guys on Saturday. Take care.